Gaming. Welcome in, welcome in. I wanted to kind of give you guys a little update on where we're at in Enshrouded. Since last Friday, I've made several changes to our home. Um, I posted a little video short of some interesting little information I gathered as I was trying to fix the road and discovered that, baddies were just kind of walking through the place. So I made some changes. And let me know what you think. Okay, so here we are. You can see I finished that wall, but I did not finish that retaining wall. So I got a couple more things to do over here. I had finished this. But clearly I didn't. But oh, look, he's kind of hanging out. Dude, that's not really a road. Hmm. But this is where our property line is right now. So I have some things done. We need to get more farm soil and, fill in the holes. Over here needs to be turned into farm soil. So the whole thing gets evenly dispersed as farm soil. Now, what you're noticing is that the property line is the yellow line. So I've divided the wall straight across. Why? So if any baddies are on the other side, so be it. We have this part all in. And kind of a walkway to the outside. And a walkway to the inside. Now, I meant only to have one to the outside. But it's okay, because they can't get up here. At least I don't think they can. If it so happens that they can somehow get up here and over. Now that I look at it, maybe they can get in. We may need to make the wall bigger. Like, take that height and go all the way down. We may need to work on that. That's road. That needs to go away. I was able to leave one tree in. This is kind of rock, but again, I need more dirt. We have a barn area. So the NPCs can get to this point, but they can't get in here. Why is that good? We can put the animals in here. What I'm hoping is that they won't be able to get past the fencing. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay. And so here's where we're at on the inside. I have banshees in my pocket. Let's go upstairs. That's where the banshee stuff should go. I was walking out and about, and I fell down a hole, and then I fell down another hole, and long story short, I end up against a couple of banshees. Like, oops. Okay, let's build that wall real quick. Sort. Is that the only stonework that we've got? I don't know if that's going to be enough, but let's try it. Oh, there we go. building hammer. I need to find a body of water so I can try fishing. That was the whole purpose behind going out yesterday. You know, practice my fishing. I think I got the gymnastics down pretty good. See, that is where one group of baddies is coming. So now they can't because there's, like, you know, a wall there. So, yep, that'll work. All right. I guess I'm not as worried about my abilities to get in and out with this wall here, because I can just jump over it, and the NPCs don't go wandering. Here we go. Now there's no chance of them doing stuff and things. I do need to grab a couple of doors and block off that. Let's go do that. Yes, I just made 10 doors. How many do I need? Oh wait, no, I made 3 doors. Why did I only make 3 doors? Oh, I need strength. That's why. Oh, I made bandages. Ridiculous. Okay. Let's make the 10 doors. Now, we could put doors here. It's kind of wonky, but we'll let it go for right now. So I put up these arches here. Where's the handle? There. That looks pretty good. So even if they come to the other side, I don't think they're getting through the door. There is no door over there. So that's fine. These doors are pretty set. Instead of fighting the hill, I just basically created like a pathway around the perimeter. And they could conceivably come right along here and get this. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. Yeah, I can do it. Okay. Hmm. Could be a little tricky. This wall is not really correctly placed. Come on. Now, the other thing I ran into, believe it or not, is that there is a shroud. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess vent. Like if you're talking in a big old hole. Okay. A shroud vent. You can see the smoke already. That's shroud smoke. We're not in the shroud. It's just very smokish. And I think that is probably good. We'll give one more. So yeah, there's shroud right in here. Right in here. I have no idea why we're out of the shroud. So we can go into the shroud right here and come right out. Big thing is, that's the shroud. So we can go down into the shroud. And then come right back out. It's kind of nifty. I mean, truly, truly nifty. Uh-oh. But it's not on our property or anything. But at some point, it might actually be partly on our property. So as we expand outward our flame, we potentially could acquire that section of shroud. So I believe we fixed the problem and that there will be no more guys coming through. But what we do need is more grassiness to get rid of some of this stuff. If I dig on our side of the fence, that will actually matter. And it will hurt our yard. I'm trying to just do enough to take the top of the dirt off without messing. Did I just hear a horse or something? I don't want a hole like that one. But I'll take what I can get. I know you guys are thinking, CozyCow, you seem to be glowy. I am glowy. I did that on purpose. Jinkies. Getting all the stuff and things. Okay. Well, that was a little fun in the evening. All right, let's get going back. Now, while we were messing with them, hopefully nobody was coming to visit. I don't think so. Dude, just chill. I'm going to sleep now. Now, those of you who watched my Friday streams will note that occasionally, like, it seemed like every other day, we ended up with somebody in the backyard. Which is totally not cool. And it's pouring. Like, uber pour. Okay, what I want to do... So these are all our quests. We have several quests opening, you know, quite to do. We need to make some bait and get some goats. That's what we're tracking, the unknown waters. You're ready to catch your first fish, hook the bait onto your rod, and head to any body of water large enough for fishing. Come back to show her what you've caught. My problem is that I can't tell easily on the map where we have bodies of water. That's my problem. But I believe that in the very training, all the way at the beginning, this is the Cinder Vault where we first pop in. We come out of one of these things. I believe that if you fall, you will rise again. Well, thank you for that information. There is a body of water right here. Now, the theory is any body of water will work. And there's stuff in here that we can... I guess so, because it's automatically talking about fishing. So any body of water that's a true body of water, not like a puddle, there could be fish. And there is treasure down below, even in this training theme. Throw out the fishing line, wait for a fish to bite. Once the fish is on the hook, quickly press X to start reeling it in. Reduce the fish's stamina by steering against its movement. Once a segment of the stamina is drained, you can pull the fish in. So we'll find out. There's a fish. And that was way too soon. Okay. Jinkies, that was easy. Sure, we'll take that. Too much of a charge on that one, babe. What I'm not sure about is that was 249 on the bait. Are we spending our bait? Patience is a virtue when it comes to fishing in any game and in life. Another lake copper. Okay. That does not look like a lake hopper, does it? I don't think. Nope, a shimmer fin. We'll take that. Jinkies, woman. Yes, we are in fact using our bait every single time because this is the active bait. All right, all right. Another lake hopper. I feel like there was another fish type that I messed up and didn't get. Hopper. Could be another lake hopper. Because they hop a lot. I guess this is considered a lake. Nice. We might have to check our pockets. I don't know if these guys are stacking. Because if they're not stacking, I better be careful. I can also see my snackages are going away too. And they are stacking. Woohoo! The lake copper. All right, let's try again. Another shimmer fin. Probably not going to get that other fish. I bet it was uncommon. Shimmer fin. That's going to be a lake hopper, pretty sure. Yep. That looks different. A silverback! Yay! Common. Big. A wet boot. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. But, yay? What was that? Ew. A striped tail. Ugh. Okay. Nice. All right. Definitely enjoying the fishing in this game. Very relaxing. Lake hopper. So it hops for us just to prove the point. And another lake hopper. Hello. Nice. 5 more casts and then we're done. I promise. I should say we're done for now. Ooh. Another striped tail. Another wet boot. That's 2. A shroud silver flask. That's cool. That's 3. Four. Shimmer fin. All right, so we got 10 lake hoppers, 5 shimmer fin, 1 silverback, 2 wet boots, 2 striped tails, and we added 1 more shroud survival flask. And for some reason, I don't know why, she's trying to walk off the fence. Yeah. So unfortunately, we don't have a pond near our house. We do have a shroud location. So, yay? Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, let's see if we can find our friendo. I think she's inside. Uh-oh. She's gonna irk my taters, I can tell.
The wind howls.
Okay, it does. I didn't hear a thing, but thank you. A catch to remember. I'm actually impressed. I didn't expect you to catch your first fish so easily. You won't forget that one. Keep practicing, though. A herder fish will come, and you'll need every bit of skill you can muster. Okay. Thank you. Do we have any cool recipes for, you know, cooking these fishies? Yeah. And let's see what she has to say.
Come.
The art of grilling. Thank you. I was just asking about that. The huntress told me about your first catch. What a great achievement. You know you should grill them to bring out the best benefits. I've even heard they can boost your oxygen while diving. Diving? Let's find out. In a magic box. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then, what else did she say? She said honey, right? And we have that and that. And that is all the honey we've got. So, yeah. Oh, wait, where'd she go? Hello? Hello? I was not done talking. Okay. So here we have that. We can make... Okay, so we made all of the goat food that we can make. Yay.
What?
The thing about the goats is that they multiply. A lot. Alright, let's, in theory, they will take up just enough space to use everything. Every ounce of space could potentially get used. I hope these are not too close to the wall. I'll have to watch. Or I can put him over here. Alright, so we've got that. Don't we need, like, a food dish? Do you always stand on the furniture, sir? So follow the melody. Into Blackmire? Yeah, that's not happening. Stop tracking that one. Animal farming. You've crafted some animal bait. Now it's time to find a goat. I know just where to get them. To tame an animal, you must approach it carefully. Sneak to avoid alerting the animal. Select the food bait. Throw it close to the animal. Okay. So let's start tracking that one. Cook the fish at the campfire. And then eat it to see the effects. Okay. I'm amazed that we don't actually try to share our food with the NPCs. Okay, so that's 5 of them. And then, so I'm going to keep him. I'm going to find a place for him. Let's grab, okay, that's the grilled lake hopper. And then those are shimmer fins. Let's do a couple of them. Oh, item set completed. All right. So we've got him done. I want to hold off on him. I don't know what to do about that. Damage through years of exposure. Perhaps the fur can be useful. Okay. Let's come over here. Put that in here. Let's put the fish that we caught in here too. And add these guys in here. And oh, we'll leave that guy. We need to use the item. And buff-wise, oh, we have 2 points. We're waiting till we get more. All attributes: health, mana, stamina, melee, ranged magic. Our oxygen is up to a minute 3, or minute 20, or an hour 20. Dinkle Henny. Passage level 3. Time Enshrouded was 14 minutes. These are Constitution, Spirit, Endurance, Strength, Durability, Intelligence. Healing. We have no healing going on. Revive. Alright, so right there. Boom, boom, boom. And fish and meat are 2 different things. Got it. Okay. So we've got all of that. We have plenty of this stuff. Let's put this up, put that there, and grab a stack of bait. Oh, we still have some freaky fish in our pocket. A striped tail. Okay. Let's go see if we can't... Here? Look around first.
What?
So from the side they came in to attack. Okay. Oh, great. They're falling asleep. But we got them. We have one. Got number 2. Number 3. Number 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's good. So we just caught 4. We caught a bunch of fish and we caught 4 goats. So far, no freaky people coming to bother us. Alright, we're gonna need to make a few things before I put them down. Let's just go to sleep. All right, let's deal with our friends. Balthazar, did you know your head was in the roof? No, we don't want to talk to her. Where's Emily Frey? That is a whole lot of footprints happening here. Oh, there she is. Hey. Okay, so now we need to have a couple of these. I think we can just get away with, actually with one. Let's get away with, let's do two. We can put one outside, one inside, I think. Alright, let's put... one there. And we can put one outside. We need food. Yeah. She likes to do gymnastics. Okay, Emily. Where did Emily go? Emily. Sweetie girl, where did you go? The animal stuffing things is on the other side of the house. I hope she didn't go down there. I'm not altogether sure that the spiders are gone. Oh, there you are. Hey. Alright, so we have that. We have that. What about, like, pet food? Goat food. We need corn cobs. I can get that. Should have known. Doesn't it sound like when she lands, she like just about breaks an ankle or something? All right, so we have 6 in here. All right, let's go in case we decide to get more goats. Excuse me. Emily, I got the corn. All right. Food. My backpack's full. Hang on, I'll be back. There we go. Dun dun dun. Okay, let's see what happens. Pet them. Wow. She'll just keep petting for like ever and a day. All right, I'm not sure why. It almost looks like they're saying that they don't have something. All right, so he's eating, so he's definitely happy. He's eating. He's eating. He's eating. And there he is. All right, he's gone, kind of finding his spot. You want pets? All right. Yeah, like I said, she will keep petting. Oh, wow, she actually stopped. So they have 2 food dishes. Wow, it looks like I floated that food dish. Oh, well. Not sure why. One, two, three, four. Okay, have fun. And we just shut the door on the other side. Okay. Have a good night, folks. All right, so we got all that done. What we could use right now... Let's make a small magic box. Put it right here. And put that in here. And put that in there. And it'll move everything else over. All right, so we have the bait in here. We'll have to grab the bait from the other location and put that in here. So bait and food is in here. And this time we didn't shut ourselves on the wrong side of the fence. Hey. Woohoo! Farming with animals. Remember always to provide your animals with food and sheltered beds. They might even make babies if we keep at least 2 happy animals together and have a spare bed nearby. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. Did anybody tell you that this particular breeds,
Goodbye.
like, you know, jackrabbits and things? What's left to do is all moderate. She's done really well. So I'm going to stop here. We will be back on Friday at 4 a.m. Eastern time to continue, and we'll try to get more time out and about exploring different things. Y'all have a great one, and I'll see you around. Bye.